Hi, my name is Crystal Wright.
It's Jason Yanto.
My name is Grace Rivera.
I'm Danny Lemache.
My name is Ariana Rivera.
Chanel.
Vanessa Sierra, and we are the core group of Live in Living Color.
A little over a year ago, a few of us came together to try and solve the issues we as BIPOC artists were experiencing at school. We all came to the resounding agreement that none of us ever really felt seen for who we really were. At best, we were called the wrong name, and at worst, we were denied an education. It seemed as if they only used us when, and only when, they needed to spread some color around on stage.
So we decided to do something about it. We met up with each other, our teachers, and even outside artists, and truly worked to be the change we wanted to see. We organized and rehearsed some more, to put up the Live in Living Color showcase, and finally show our school who we are. Above all else though, we lifted each other up.
That is why the students of Live in Living Color have chosen to give all donations from this live stream to Movement for Black Lives, a collection of organizations that actively work to transform the system and realign who is in power. We as a collective wholeheartedly align with their vision and agenda to win rights, recognition, and resources for Black people. All lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
Lastly, please watch this live stream with an open heart, as we hope you will learn love will stand when all else fails.
We present to you the Rise Up Cabaret.
I got my hands up. What you shoot for? You saw the bullets fly through my shirt, so why you shoot more? Questions pop up in my head like maybe I should visit the homeland. Who gives a damn? Not homeland security, land of the free, but a sea of white supremacy. President 1 in 5 black boys dead, now he's ruling me? Tragic. Asking. Questions get you put into a casket. Look at Emmett Till, look at me, there's no difference, need glasses. Nappy-headed boys getting laid down just like a bad kid. Cold world, better do your taxes. Don't give them a reason to look at you in a negative light. That shine from the media can turn your melanin into a headline. Front page, life's a three-legged race. Matter of fact, more like 12 legs moving like a chain gang. Soul Train, down the line you go. Can't blame it on the boogie when they got their hands on your throat. When they got their knee on your throat. What's your name, what's your number, what's your size? Fingerprint snap, mugshot, move to the side. Then they put you in a bunk, but this ain't camp, this is 25 to life. Or the story of a brown boy running through the jungle with bullets and policies designed to put him under. Lightning and thunder, utterly disgusting tendencies. A system that criticizes dependency, but despises self-sufficiency. Can't tell the difference between a red, white, and blue waving in the sky and a body hanging from an oak tree. Synonymous. They wipe the black paint off their face in front of you, but can only comment on your vanity. It's ominous to think that this is more than black and white. This is good versus evil. When the ones meant to protect us have turned on the people. When words of liberation are met with means that are lethal. So we document in everything, because we the future griots. We are black, we are beautiful. But do not lie to us and call us equal.
And I just wanted to remind the audience that the only thing more frightening than watching a black man be honest in America is being an honest black man in America. Sorry for the interruption. Please continue.
They never knew my struggle, rose above the rubble. Rather live inside they bubble than go through the trouble of having they double vision corrected. They just neglected, and I've been thinking lately, will the devil take me or will God protect me? I know I ain't perfect, but you should respect me. They don't want me happy, they don't wanna let me live. I am me, I'm a man, I'm a sinner, but understand, aren't we all? So when it comes to passing judgments, I don't think that you're the one to make the call. Heaven wanna cast me out for being me. I know there's others like me there to break the fall. I know you hate them, just can't relate it all. If I'm the first one to the line, that's fine, I'll take it all. But Logic, he gon' let them know I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. I'm alive, I deserve it. I've been praying, I ain't playing. I don't think you hear the words that I'm saying. I don't think you know the weight on my shoulders that gets heavier as I get older. Calling anybody, can you hear me? I pray that you hear me. I pray that you hear me.
Then you know that I'm gonna. Won't you call me? Can we have a one-on-one, please? Let's talk Maybe I pray. I've never believed in you, no, but I'm gonna pray.
Hello, Live in Living Color. This is Andreá Burns, and I'm here to talk to you about the incredible influence of African American actors in the musical theater. On a personal note, I actually wrote my college essay on Jennifer Holliday's performance as Effie in Dreamgirls. So sit on that for a minute. And another great inspiration to me is the magnificent Ben Vereen, who won the 1973 Tony Award for his unforgettable performance as the leading player in Pippin. And lastly, I would just love to call to action to all of you to participate in the census. It's more important than ever now to be counted. And if you're looking for somewhere to be an ally and join together for great change, look to Black Theater United or the Broadway Advocacy Coalition, and of course, Live in Living Color. Thanks, guys.
That's not my name. Doesn't anybody ever get it right? Carrie, why don't they remember I am Carrie White? Carrie, is it any harder to say than goddamn toad and spastic and weirdo and dumb bitch? Doesn't anybody think that I can hear? Especially when I've got him screaming in my ear. Every day they mock me and push me around till I drop. If I had a wish, God, I wish they'd stop. When will they? I wish they'd. When will they? When will they? When will they? Sometimes their hatred is out of control. God, how they hurt me. Mama says suffering is good for the soul, but they hurt me. And if I could, I'd bring them all down to their knees. I'd make them sorry forever for teasing. Carrie, Carrie, Carrie. I will not cry, I'm okay. I try so hard to play their way. Why do they find it so hard to say, Carrie? Why do they always treat me so bad? They all know my name, it's Carrie. I don't know why they all get so mad, it's always the same. What's going on deep in me? All of these feelings suddenly. If I am changing, will I still be Carrie? Or what if I am somebody new? Imagine the things I might do. I might take a chance. I've always wondered how. Maybe I'll dance and try hard to laugh more than I do now. And the world will open its eyes, and for once the whole world will recognize Carrie. Then all those people who scream night and day, poor praying Carrie, they see the new me, and they might even say, look, it's Carrie. And finally I hear the words sounding so sweet, thousands of voices forever repeating, Carrie, Carrie, Carrie. I am the sound of distant thunder, the color of flame. I'm Carrie. I am a song of endless wonder that no one will claim, but someday, oh my, someday, someone will know my
In a sentimental mood, I can see the stars come through my room while your loving attitude is like a flame that lights the gloom on the wings of every kiss. Drifts a melody so strange and sweet in this sentimental bliss. You make my paradise complete. Rose petals seem to fall. It's all like a dream to call you mine. And my heart's a lighter thing since you made this night a thing divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly, for I never dreamt that you'd be loving sentimental me. Rose petals seem to fall. It's all like a dream to call you mine. Darling, yes, my heart's a lighter thing since you made this night a thing divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly, for I never dreamt that you'd be loving sentimental me.
I'm holding my breath underwater, swimming in the tears, consumed by pain of our sons and daughters. And I feel so helpless, it takes my breath away. No inhaling, things just need to change. Because I'm drowning, I can't breathe. Yes, I'm drowning. Please help me. I'm losing my head, can't keep focus. And if they shot me, would you even notice? Would you? And I'd feel so helpless, they take my breath breath away. No inhaling, things just need to change. And now I'm drowning, I can't breathe. Yes, I'm drowning, please help me. It's been a long time coming. There's freedom if you wanna come with me. Don't let it be a memory. Don't turn your backs on us now. We gotta figure it out. Don't let it go. Before you know, you'll end up drowning, just like me. And try to scream, I can't breathe.
Now, at a time when it feels like our country is literally on fire, it is imperative that we continue to lift each other up. As BIPOCs, we are often the first to learn about the system and how it's designed to keep certain people at the top and certain people at the bottom. Never has that been more apparent than in these last few weeks, when social media has put on full blast the horrific acts of police brutality across the country.
George Floyd set the country on fire. Breonna Taylor set the country on fire. Ahmaud Arbery set the country on fire. As we all have seen, the situation with racism has not gotten any better in this country, because the truth is that Trayvon Martin set the country on fire in 2012. Rodney King set the country on fire in 1991. And Emmett Till set the country on fire in 1955. The black community and black folks have been fighting this fight for a very, very long time. Hundreds and hundreds of years of systemic oppression, and our situation has not gotten any better.
What is the solution then? How can we as a society possibly hope to solve a way of life and a way of operating that is so intrinsically linked with racism that one wrong move from a black or brown person could result in arrest, assault, or even death? The problem is the system. The same system that promises the American dream to one demographic industrializes the mass incarceration of another.
One person who influenced me and many other artists within the black community is Harry Belafonte. He is a Jamaican singer, songwriter, actor, and civil rights activist who has been fighting racial injustice for over 50 years. He has fought for people like me to follow their dreams, no matter what the world may tell you. He believes Black Lives Matter then and today, like we all should. Let's continue to fight and never give up.
Greenfinch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? How can you jubilate, sitting in cages, never taking wing? Outside the sky waits, beckoning, just beyond the bars. How can you remain staring at the rain, maddened by the stars? How is it you sing anything? How is it you sing? Greenfinch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Whence comes this melody constantly flowing? Is it rejoicing or merely hallowing? Are you discussing or fussing or simply dreaming? Are you crowing? Are you
river, where do I go? Follow the goals. Where is the something? Where is the someone that tells me why I live and die? Where do I go? Follow the children. Where do I go? Follow their smiles. Is there an answer in their sweet faces that tells me why I live and die? Follow the wind song, follow the thunder, follow the neon in young lovers' eyes, down to the gutter, up to the glitter, into the city where the truth lies. Where do I go? Follow the children. Where do I go? Follow their smiles. Is there an answer in their sweet faces that tells me why I live and die? Follow the wind song, follow the thunder, follow the neon in young lovers' eyes, down to the gutter, up to the glitter, into the city where the truth lies. Where do I go? Follow my heartbeat. Where do I go? Follow my hand. Where will they lead me? And will I ever discover why I live and die? I live and die. Why do I live? Why do I die? Tell me, where do I go? Tell me why. Tell me where. Tell me why. Tell me where. Tell me why.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet! Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? That chump on land, they understand, and they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, and ready to know what the people know. Ask my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why it. What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Let me go far away, somewhere they will never find me, where tomorrow won't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I'm gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pay. When the moon's so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yes they do, in Santa Fe. Where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a man can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know it's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let them laugh in my face, I don't care. Save my place, I'll be there. Just be real is all I'm asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I've got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
What do you see when the booth goes bright in the blinding light, when the flash tries to find you? Every photo of every face is a time and place that you leave behind. There's the girl you are, there's your trip abroad, there's your father's smile, there's the face of God. There is everything that you are and you still wanna be. What do you see when the booth goes bright? There's the girl from the factory, and she's on your knee, though you've known her a week, and you're oh so shy, but she makes you laugh in that photograph where she kisses your cheek. There's when she said yes, there's the next 10 years,
There's a loneliness when she disappears. There's a face that you still remember and no longer know. Where do you go? What happens when the booth goes bright? Where do you go when you're out of view? What's the use in trying to hide or tearing yourself in two when you leave yourself behind? Every piece becomes another clue. Pull the curtain tight and adjust the seat. Lean into the light, don't forget to breathe. And if someday your travels should bring you to me, I'll see what you see. When the booth goes right, when the booth goes right. When the booth goes right.
Are you sure you're just Puerto Rican? You look like you're mixed with something else. Or you don't really sound like a Latina, as if we should all be sounding one way. Or they ended up giving the role to someone who looks a little more Spanish. As a young woman of Puerto Rican descent, these are just a few things I hear on a day-to-day basis. And not only from people from another race, but I also hear this from people who are within the Latinx community. There's racism within the Latinx community, and it's time for us to stand up for each other and speak up for each other. Latinxes, we come in beautiful different shades and colors, but we can't forget where we come from. We can't forget our roots and what blood runs through our veins. This is our fight too.
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays. I'll send them howling, I don't care, I've got ways.
Demons
So many times out there, I've watched a happy pair of lovers walking in the night. They had a kind of glow around them. It almost looked like heaven's light. I know I'll never know that warm and loving glow, though I might wish with all my might. No face as hideous as my face was ever meant for heaven's light. But suddenly an angel has smiled at me and kissed my face without a trace of fright. I dare to dream that she might even care for me, and as I ring these bells tonight, my cold dark tower seems so bright. I swear it must be heaven's light.
When will thou save the people, O God of mercy? When? The people, Lord, the people, not thrones and crowns, but men. O flowers of thy heart, O thine are they. Let them not pass like weeds away. Their heritage, a sunless day. God save the people. Shall crime be crime forever? Strength aiding, still and strong. What is thy will, O Father, that thou shalt toil for wrong? Oh, no, say the mountains, no, say the skies. Men's clouded suns shall brightly rise, and songs be heard instead of sighs. God save the people. When will God save the people? Oh God of mercy, when? The people, Lord, the people, not thrones and crowns, but men. Oh God, save thy people, for thine they are. Thy children as thy angels they are. God, save my people from despair. God, save the people. God, save the people. God, save the people. God, save the people, save the people, save the people, save the people.
Makes my questions grow too large, and I feel that I run far. My memory fails me right. I get enslaved to my own mind. Forgetfulness of your grace drags me around for miles until I see the corner of your smile. Oh, you were good to me before I knew your name. Your grace freed me from a selfish pain. I was lost and I felt the need for you. How could I ever leave? 'Cause you've captured my heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured. Oh, you've captured my heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured. I fall so short from what I can't achieve. Start to agree with what I don't believe. Felt the need for you. How could I ever leave? 'Cause you've captured my heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured. Oh, you've captured my heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured.
Hello, my name is Patrick B. Phillips, and I'm a professional music director and conductor. I have seen the importance of collaboration between the LGBTQ+ community and the Black community. As a member of both communities, I have seen ways in which it is possible for both communities to hold each other up, to help each other achieve the rights and justice that they deserve. I implore you, no matter how you identify, to do everything you can to possibly make this world a better place for everyone. I also implore you, especially the young folk out there, to exercise your right to vote in every single election, not only the presidential ones. Did you know that only 20% of American citizens between the ages of 18 and 24 actually vote? Don't miss your chance to make this world a better place for everyone. And as I leave you, remember to always have empathy, take action always, and just be a good person. Thank you.
Forget your trouble, happy days are here again. You better change all your blues are clear again. Shout hallelujah, let's sing a song. Come on, get happy of cheer again. Get ready, happy days are here again. The sun is shining together.
A house with his hands, dirty
a house of stone. The mason sleeps real good. He does his workday flies. Quitting time's a big surprise, and then it's one more stone to get just right. It's always one more stone before the night. Every house he builds, every stone he lays, it's not just making money and paying off the days. He builds a house with his hands. 100 years go by, it stands. It tells you who he was. A life goes fast, but the work a mason does, it's made to last. The work a mason does, it's made to last.
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes just like ice, and there's a cold lonely light that shines from you, and you wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. Ooh. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way, and if you need to know, well, I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? I'm looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time. I'm picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could hope to win. You're starting down the road and leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down, and if our love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time. I'm picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm still standing better than I ever did. I'm looking like a true survivor. I'm feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time. I'm picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and butter. Life's getting me in the suns of all the butter. Don't bring around a clown to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and die. I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir? All life is juicy, juicy, and I gotta get my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring around a clown to rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw, that bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot, and bam! Hey, Mr. Arnstein, here I am. I'll march my band out. I'll beat my drum. And if I'm found out, you'll turn it back, sir. At least I didn't fake it, sir. I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my parade.
Hello, this is Jhett Tolentino. I always look forward to watching productions with African American influences. The encounters leave me inspired and fueled to achieve artistic highs. The Asian American experience is somewhat correlated in terms of prejudice, but can never match the sufferings of the African Americans whose plight has always been disadvantaged. Since the death of George Floyd, I have enriched myself on the Black community struggle by watching films like 12 Years a Slave, Mudbound, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, When They See Us, to documentaries like 13th, Strong Island, The Death and Life of Marsha P. Johnson, and TV series like Pose, Self-Made, and Dear White People. I encourage my fellow Asian Americans to do the same, to have a deeper understanding of the systemic racism in our country. Thank you.
There's a fine, fine line between a lover and a friend. And there's a fine, fine line between reality and pretend. And you never know till you reach the top if it was worth the uphill climb. But there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. There's a fine, fine line between a fairy tale and a lie. And there's a fine, fine line between you're wonderful and goodbye. I guess if someone doesn't love you back, it isn't such a crime. But there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of your time. And I don't have the time to waste on you anymore. I don't think that you even know what you're looking for. For my own sanity, I've gotta close the door and walk away. Whoa. There's a fine, fine line between together and not. There's a fine, fine line between what you wanted and what you got. You gotta go after the things you want while you're still in your prime.
I've seen dark before, but not like this. This is cold. This is empty. This is numb. The life I knew is over. The lights are out. Hello, darkness. I'm ready to succumb. I follow you around. I always have. But you've gone to a place I cannot find. This grief has a gravity, it pulls me down. But a tiny voice whispers in my mind, you are lost. Hope is gone. But you must go on and do the next right thing. Can there be a day beyond this night? I don't know anymore what is true. I can't find my direction, I'm all alone. The only star that guided me was you. How to rise from the floor when it's not you I'm rising for. Just do the next right thing. Take a step, step again. It is all that I can to do the next right thing. I won't look too far ahead. It's too much for me to take. But break it down to this next breath, this next step. This next choice is one that I can make. So I'll walk through this night, stumbling blindly toward the light, and do the next right thing. And with the dawn, what comes next? When it's clear that everything will never be the same again, then I'll make the choice to hear that voice and do the next right thing.
Go out and tell our story. Let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles which are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Go out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your sword can be a sermon on the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you again.
nothing like this. That me, I don't recognize. Love's the one thing I knew about. I had it all figured out. But what about trust? What about trust? What about tenderness? What about tears when I'm happy? What about wings when I fall? I want you to be a story for me that I can believe in forever. So what about love? Will you be my light in the storm? Will I see a new world in your eyes? With you, my whole spirit rise. And what about hope? What about joy? What about joy? What about tears when I'm happy? What about wings when I fall? I want you to be a story for me that I can believe in forever. So what about love? What about love? You and me now. Say to me, what now? What about mirror, mirror on the wall, you seem to think you know it all. Why do I believe? No, 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 don't you dare. Who do you think you are standing there? I'll tell you, I am worthy of love. Am I strong enough? Because it feels like I'm not anything at all. I am beautiful. There was a time when I let you in, with all the doubt underneath my skin.
meet every need, we will endure what life has in store. Have faith and believe like the air that you breathe. Love will stand when all else falls. Love will stand when all else falls.
No more questions, please. No more tests. Comes the day you say, what for? Please, no more. We disappoint, we disappear, we die, but we don't. We disappoint in turn, I fear, forgive though they won't. No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo, left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feelings. Time to shut the door. Just no more. Running away, let's do it. Free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the yonder. Running away, go to it. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care, unless there's a where. You'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions. Different kind. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, we'll do it. Why sit around resigned? Trouble is sun, the farther you run, the more you'll feel undefined. For what you have left undone, and more, what you've left behind. We disappoint, we leave a mess, we die, but we don't. We disappoint in turn, I guess, forget though we won't. Like father, like son. No more giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves, all the lies, the false hopes, the goodbyes, the reverses? All the wondering what even worse is still in store. All the children, all the giants, no more.
To be Black in musical theater. To be Black in musical theater, to be a Black man in musical theater, is to accept that you will play slaves, post-slavery, football players, basketball players, primarily those types of roles. You fall into a spiral of seeking out those types of roles because you know that that is your best chance at booking a role. I was told in school once, when I dared to sing something that was not classical. I got my master's degree, by the way, in classical voice, and I have a bachelor's in classical piano. In college, I dared to sing in a soul band. Loved it very much. One of my school mates saw me in that band and was like, "Oh man, maybe you should do this." I'm like, I actually think I can sing in Italian very well, actually, and I know I do. I can sing opera very well. I actually even recently was told in an interview, a Hamilton interview, I'm George Washington in Hamilton, by the way, and they said, I was telling them about my piano background, and she said, "Sorry, I couldn't imagine you playing classical piano at all. Wow, that's crazy." I'm like, what is actually so crazy about that? So it's frustrating, it is very frustrating. And I was in a Porgy and Bess tour, national tour, and I was very proud of that tour. And that tour was, the show desegregated the National Theater in DC, actually. And it was very exciting to be a part of that company, to come back there in 2013. I think it's important for everyone to do their research. Do your research, Google how you can be a better ally, be more culturally educated, look up other artists. I did Porgy and Bess, but it was also written by a white composer who did his work and went into the communities and all that, but he also was known to kind of steal music from some other Black composers who you may not even heard of, So I would say do your research, learn who William Grant Still is. William Grant Still was one of the composers who has stolen, had his music stolen from George Gershwin, rather. Tons of things. Read books written by authors who are Black, shows and plays that are written by Black composers, writers, authors. Support things that are Black and know that it is not just Black History Month or Black History things, but it is American history. Black people are Americans. So do your research, learn more about certain things. Why we were mad at Tulsa with that president trying to host his rally there. Know about Black Wall Street and things that are American that you did not learn about in school. So that's what I would say. Learn about your fellow Americans. Much love.
What can you do right now? If you are able, please donate to Movement for Black Lives through our Venmo, Rise-Up-2020. Next, we ask that you share this live stream on as many social media platforms that you are active on. The little things go a long way.
Yes, it will. It's been too